as well. The first thing tonight is short forms in Japanese. The first thing we're going to cover is the Japanese informal positive. The positive present tense in Japanese for informal conversation is just the dictionary form of a verb. So, for example, taberu, that's to eat. It's the dictionary form. If you're talking about eating in the present tense or future, you just have to say the dictionary form, which is taberu. If you want to use an e adjective in an informal conversation, we'll cover a little bit later in the lesson. That's the second section, how to use these in informal conversation. But first, we're just going to go over the conjugations, and then we'll try to use them. But anyway, adjectives, e adjectives, the informal form is just the adjective on its own. In polite conversation, you have this after an e adjective. You don't need that for informal speech. So not adjectives and nouns. To use them in an informal conversation, you just add da to the end. For example, 日本人だ. Now, with that said, in actual conversation, like spoken conversation, you can actually drop that da as well. So you don't actually have to have the da. So you could just say, 日本人 or Genki, right? Stuff like that. But in written informal conversation, generally you're going to have the da. The meat of this lesson, the conjugations in this lesson, is the Japanese informal negative. That's going to take a little bit of an explanation, but I've got some good news. And that is that if you got the Moss form down, you're going to have no problem with the informal negative because it's very, very similar. And this is what's so nice about Godan verbs. Genki actually hints at the whole Godan verb process in this chapter, in chapter 8. But we're going to go over it just for negative verbs today. So we have be negative, verb negative, plus nai. This is just like...
Okay, so first he started about talking about short form. And what is short form exactly?
So like that's dictionary form. That is dictionary form.
And he explained it like how it's be shown like noun, non-adjective, e-adjective, and verb. So please I made here that his sentence. 私は日本人です. So this is
日本人だ.
Yeah, this is long form, so-called. So we're gonna today learn how to make short form. はい、日本人だ. So basically, 私は is if it's unnecessary, we don't say it. And also this usually transforms short form だ. However, that is unnecessary so that if it's appeared in the end of the sentence, we don't say it. Okay, give me non-adjective sentence.
No, okay. きれいな.
One sentence, full sentence.
Okay. きれいだ.
ちょっと待って。空はきれいだ。So, you say the formal long form sentence, 空はきれいです。So, you can say 空はきれいだ。Can you drop that?
きれい。空はきれい。きれいだ is maybe きれいだよ is common. Maybe.
Yeah, it can drop. Yeah. Very interesting point she just present. Okay, next. E-adjective sentence. Okay. Give me full E-adjective long form sentence.
Okay. 大きい。このカバンは大きい。
このカバンは大きい。Sky is beautiful. 空はきれい。beautiful. More like beauty. カバンは大きいです。Short form, please.
このカバンは大きい。
このカバンは大きい。この。Okay. So same, right? Drop this.
Yes.
Okay, make a verb sentence.
Verb sentence. Okay. そうだね。料理を作ります。
わかりました。
作りました。作りました。OK。作りました。
So, Yukiko, can you put the here? このカバンは大きいだ
No, no, no.
Why?
The is only noun and non-adjective.
Just like that? Okay. Exactly. So I like your explanation. That is for noun and not adjective. They never exist for e adjective. Okay, let's see how the verb works. How about verb? 待って。今なんて言ったかな
料理を作りました。
そうだね。
or present tense is better?
私は
うん。
料理を作っています。
作っています。
はい、ロングフォーム。ショートフォームにして。
OK。料理を作ってる。
料理を作ってる。
Is it okay? So, ているフォーム
Yeah. So here's no this. You don't use this. Yeah. So here is the things 作っています。You're gonna make long form formation mass, and now you are not going to use mass anymore, and you have to make complete short form. But he said there's a good news. What is? This is just dictionary form.
Yes.
Yeah, so you already know dictionary form because that's the infinitive form. So 料理を作っている you just put it back into the dictionary form. That's it. Okay, so there's no da?
Yes. So
Yes da? No da?
You need to drop mass.
Yeah, so there is no da, right? First of all, that is represented like this, kinda. But even it represents this, like if it's e adjective, that is really no need. And here, verb. So verb and e adjective always there's no no interest, no concern with that. Okay, let's see negative sentence.
Negative sentence?
はい。
OK。日本人じゃないです。
はい、いいですよ。ちょっと待って。
OK。
はい。私は日本人じゃない。はい。どうぞ。
日本人じゃない。
じゃない。Can you use that?
No. 日本人じゃないだ。No.
Why no?
Why
Explain.
no? じゃない。ない is e adjective.
Exactly. So once we make ない negative, it all becomes e adjective. So there's no the needed. Okay, 空は綺麗です negative.
空は綺麗じゃないです。
Short form.
空は綺麗じゃない。
Just you don't need to use this or that. That's it. Okay, このカバンは大きいです negative.
このカバンは大きくないです。
このカバンは大きくないです。
ないです。
く e adjective conjugation. Okay, short form.
大きくない。
Yes. 私は料理を作っています。negative.
私は料理を作っていません。
Okay, so let's wrap up. So, Hamash-san, first three sentences. This is noun or adjective sentence. That's why we use this. 日本人、ですじゃないです。きれいです、きれいじゃないです。大きいです、大きくないです。But the last sentence is verb. So, We don't use must. 料理を作っていません。Short form?
料理を作っていない。
And what's the some important things like when it comes to short form? It's not like necessary for written language, but when it comes to conversational, informal, of course, informal is mostly happen in conversation. So what you have to drop from here. 料理を
OK。助詞particle. So, all particle. You don't need to say all particle. So,
First, you can drop all particle. Very good. One more.
and so, 作っている。作ってる。
You have to drop tail form E. Let's see. Here. はい。料理を作っていない。
料理を作っていない。OK。料理を作ってない。
料理作って
料理作ってない。
になりますね。So, いる gonna become いない。And you have to know this short form negative because you see, いません and いない is so different formation. That's why in this lesson you really have to practice how to conjugate from mustn't form intoないform. Short form negative is a kind of the key.
So, please tell me again.
Yeah. So when it comes to short form, the first three sentences not so difficult. You just put it out, des, or like put des, right? です、日本人です、日本人だ。綺麗です、綺麗だ。So it's very simple. What you have to do is really little. But when it comes to must sentence, verb sentence, you have to do a little bit more. But affirmative, good news, you already know what that replacement you need. Dictionary form. So you think about it. 食べます。食べます。Dictionary form 食べる。料理を食べる。Done. But if it's negative, 料理を食べません。You have to find out what is short form negative. That you have to work on. Short form negative.
Short form
negative.
料理を作っていない。
ショートフォームネガティブを作るのが一番難しい。だからそれをしっかり練習しないといけないですね。
OK。
はい、いいですよ。じゃあ、アンディさんの今さっきね、グッドニュースがありました。5段、アファーマティブだったらそのまま、これはディクショナリーフォームなんだ。だから簡単だよと言いましたね。ディクショナリーフォーム。だから簡単だよ。でも、ないは、ネガティブの方はディクショナリーフォームじゃない。これは練習しないといけない。So this is the point you have to find out.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the point you have to work on.
Affirmative is easy, but negative is difficult. When it comes to short form. Yeah.
Yes, this is a really difficult point. Okay. So